Hello and welcome. Today is the 20th day of May 2019. I'm going to do a buy low, sell high with Strat and Litecoin, the Stratus coin. And I'm testing it out. It looks like it's something I'm going to trade. But there's one interesting thing. I'm looking at this and saying, man, what's up with this? It kind of sucks it's not working. I mean, it's working, but the data shown isn't. What I did was I sent Litecoin over to Binance. And when it was available, I sold it on the market for Bitcoin and then bought everything that I sold it for in that of Stratus coin. I have downloaded a Stratus wallet. It is Stratus Breeze Wallet version 1.01. You can have Bitcoin in here, which I'm not going to have, and you can have Stratus, which you can see I almost have two of them on there right now. After buying the Stratus, what I did was I first sent six of them over, but it costs 6.1 because there's a a Binance fee of 0.1, which is a 1,000 Satoshi coin. So 100 Satoshi, nah, man, no, that's no big deal. That's pretty good actually. So the coins came, the six arrived, no, as I would expect, but it says here that latest transaction looks like you haven't made any yet, and there's been two. There's been two. What I did is I first wanted to send the coins there, see how everything would work out, and then send them away. See if I can how long that takes, see how well it is, see how much it costs, see how fast it is, all that type of stuff. So I sent four of it back. So the decimals of that is the fee. So I paid like 0.0000138 of a fee, which is really that's pretty much nothing. And these are the things that I like. Now, as far as it's time to go to Binance, I sent this about 12, 13 minutes ago, and it's going to be done ASAP. There's 11 of 12 confirmations right now on at least according to the Binance. But I have no idea like anything here. Just at first it says unconfirmed balance in the first few seconds, both after the receive and the send out, which is normal because of the fact that the early stages of it we are waiting for its first original confirmations. But I'm going to give it a little bit, see if these transactions do come up. I mean, you go to history, it just says nothing. But there is a history. I even shut down the program, restarted it, and nothing yet to show the history on it. So let's now play the game. See how this works. I haven't played it yet. I've just put the data in. What I will do is with Small Basic, if you have the program, you can download. It's a free download. You will click the import button to get this code. And the code I'll be making right now, double P and D. P is in psychology. P is in psychology. D is in, and I'm trying to think of a silent word that begins with the letter D, but D is in Derek. 756. That's the three-digit code. I'll give a few spoilers because I can do that. I know how. The price action starts at 293 or the ratio, but that's not a spoiler. One of the spoilers are this ratio is going to just keep going up and down in really aggressive numbers, and it's currently around 100. So there's some spoilers. If the ratio goes up, that means the value of Litecoin goes up. If the ratio goes down, that means the value of the Strat coin goes up. So let's get started. 29,440 is the Strat holdings, 10 is the Litecoin, so you pretty much have the close to the exact same. I could have done 2937.4, I guess, but like whatever, just close enough. See how we move from here on the XY, how much we can gain for the coins. So let's just go through each day, see what happens. It goes up 327 on the first day, but not enough, and then down to 244, so you've seen it go down to 294 to 244, close enough possibility, but now down to 138. So you get into it early and you see that the market has declined about half its value, or it's doubled. So you can even start off by looking for maybe some aggressive trades. Maybe try to sell 1,000 of the original 29 that you got. So now you got 17 Litecoin. So in the market, you would take your strat from the wallet, send it to whichever exchange like Binance or Bittrex, sell it on the market, buy the Litecoin, and take that and send it to your wallet as well. Next one. So let's just wait for the price action to maybe fall to a hair above 100 or lower. Maybe go to above 190. So it goes to 209. So Litecoin is gaining in value. So that's why I'm going to sell that LTC. I gained 7.15 from my starting stack of 10. Maybe I only want to sell a little bit of it, like maybe 4.5 maybe. Pick up 937 of the other coin. Market goes down 20%. That's decent move. If there's another like 7-8% down day the next day, I'd probably take advantage of a trade. Well, there we go, 6%. So I can make a small trade, maybe about 20%, a bit more, and gain about 3.75 Litecoin. You have 12.65, and now you're gonna have like 16.4. So you'd be gaining like over 30% higher in your Litecoin numbers by making a trade of this kind of nature. 111 is where I'm going to look to buy. Even go 116 maybe. That's still really aggressive, but that's what you want to do sometimes is look for the aggressive plays. You see it going to 91. Okay, so let's sell some of the strat in a decent amount. Why not go like 500 and change, like 20, a quarter of it? It was a decent enough decline. Get 6 Litecoin. Okay. Up 16% the next day. You can just trade it right there if you choose to. I'm going to wait for a better price. I might lose if it goes down. Okay, I'm still waiting for better than 2%. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. I'm going to go maybe a buy at, say, 65, maybe sell at, say, 125. It goes to 134. So I got 22 Litecoin. I last bought at 91. Maybe I want to come out and sell 5 of them and get 667. I'm on day number 51. And this is going back to August of 2016 is when this started. So let's look for a buy at like a hair above 100, sell it maybe 179, and it goes to 101.6. Got 2400 strat, maybe liquidate 500 and change, gain over 5 Litecoin, wait for maybe 75 or lower, wait for 133 or higher, and it goes to 70. Maybe do like 500 or so again. For 600 and a quarter would be a third, so I'm even doing much less than that. And I'm gaining 7 Litecoin in this game. Let's bring this down to 50 and sell it, say, 94. So it goes to 44. Got 1300, maybe go 400 this time, still less than a third. Gaining 9 Litecoin. Maybe we'll wait, now we're on day number 94. Let's wait for maybe a move to 29 or above 62. And it goes above that to 63 and change. Maybe you want to sell maybe 6.5 of them because you're going to get back 410 of something that's already dwindled its way down to 975. But as the strat have been dwindling down, your Litecoin did go up 3.8 times. It's now only going to be up 3.2 as you're going to have 32, but that means your strat's back over that 1,000 number. Let's wait for a price point to go down to, say, 44 or above 85, and it goes to the 44. Maybe you want to sell about 300 or so, gain about 6. Wait for a price point down to, say, 30 or up to, say, 60. It goes down to 30. Owning a little over 1,100, so we're going to be back in the single digit gains, maybe go about 3.25, but you're gaining now 11 Litecoin. That's going to get you over 50. And let's now go down to maybe a 20 bid. Look for maybe 39, above 40 up. So it goes down to 20 or 19 even. So you got 760, maybe a low 200, but you're going to get back 10 Litecoin. So maybe we'll look for 13 to buy, 28 to sell, and it goes down. So we bought 10 Litecoin the last time. So let's sell like 9 of them, keep 1. And we'll wait for another low price, maybe 21, or a higher price at say 45. Goes back down to 18. So of the 830, maybe liquidate like 275, and now we're getting 14 Litecoin. Let's look for a buy point maybe at 12 and a half. Sell it maybe over 30. It goes to 12 and a quarter. So of the 550, that's like about maybe 175. That still adds 14 to the number, which will put it over 80. So let's look for it to go to 9. And the spoiler, this is at 100 right now, so you know it's going to go up in time, but who knows at the short term where it's going to go. 17, it goes down there, so you got 380, and just keep on playing the game, doing the numbers. 20% is about 80. I can probably even do more than that. 105 would add 12 Litecoin. So let's look for a buy maybe at 6, sell at 12. And it goes down and it loses more than half its value, where Stratus does more than double against that of LTC. Maybe make an aggressive decision, close to half at 125. Now you're gaining 30 Litecoin, or more importantly, you're gaining that as a gain of 33%. You're going to go from 90 to 120. So you could easily unload like 18, 20 on your next level if you get a nice rise from here. Now I'm going to be cheering for this ratio at 406 to go up. But if it doesn't, I'll be looking to buy maybe at 255. Look to sell at maybe 750 even. I'm happy with 30-40% moves, but when it goes down straight like this, then yeah, it's not a surprise. So maybe I can go in, sell 18 of these, and I would gain 136. So I'm barely kind of losing Litecoin, like 15%, still over 100. And I'm going to almost double these strat holdings. So let's do something like that. Let's wait for the price maybe go down to 5, break above 10 and change to go higher. So now it does. So now I can start selling maybe a bit aggressive, 17 and a half. That would bring me back 179. Not bad. Let's look down to the 7 buy. Maybe sell at 14 high. It goes down to 7. So of the 466, close to 100 is 20%. I think I can even do better than that, like 130, 140. 135 would add 20. We're on day 347, so we're almost past close to the full year number. Of course, Litecoin's up 10 times, Strat's down a lot. That's what happens when the market moves in one direction. Oh, but she's going to be going back, and that's the best thing. You know this for a long time. Wow, it's been like almost a year, over a year, and I've just gained so much of this coin and lost so much of the other, and then it can just flip right back on the opposite direction again later. Let's wait till a 480 buy, maybe a 9, close to 10 sale. It does go to 10, so let's sell maybe 22 of the LTC. Goes up 21. Let's wait one day. Oh, let's just wait for a price point. So 7 or 14 and change. There's the 14 on day 421. So you have 85. 20% is about 17, and it's a 40% move. Let's do 25 and gain 360. So now we'll wait for the buyback, maybe close to 10. Go to like over 20, and that in itself it's still over 33% just to get there, and it does even better than that. So maybe we'll sell maybe close to a third. Third would be 20, and get 400 on the other side back. Wait for the ratio maybe to go down to 15, up to 30. It goes to 15. So of the 1310. 20% 260, a little over 300, yeah, probably. Well, let's just do 300 even. You're gaining 21 Litecoin. Maybe that's even a bit too much too. So maybe 225 and gaining 16, because that's a good gain. And then it's down 17. So if you just want just for fun, be like the next day, man, I'm just going to move over like just a small amount, like 190, 108, 60 even. And just grab like 13 more Litecoin. Oh, up 10. Okay, see if I get a good update. Okay, well, let me just buy some of that I maybe buy 125 back for 8 and just do stuff like that. But let's look for the bigger numbers again. 10 for the buy, 20 for the sale. It goes up to 20. With the 63 ownership, I'm going to look at 1516 or so. Get a nice little strat increase here. Look to buy it back at maybe that 14 where it was before, maybe 29 on the upside. It goes down to 14 on day 481. So at 1370, 20%, like 270 or so, over 300 maybe. Still keep your number over 1,000, and pretty much gain a 50% increase on Litecoin. That's a nice little scalp. Let's look to buy back at 9 and change. Sell it, say, close to 20 again. And it goes close to 30. That's big. So you want to make a large sale of Litecoin here. I would be thinking about 20 to 25. At 25, you'd be gaining 761 on your 1,000. That's a pretty satisfactory gain. And you're still doing 10 short of half of what you own. So let's look for an aggressive buy at 18 and change, an aggressive sale at 43. It's not too aggressive. But it does go down to 17. That's a significant decline. And if we take some of those strats, maybe like 450, I could get back like 25 Litecoin, which is actually, I think, a little. I'm going to do a bit more than that. Maybe 650 and pick up 37 Litecoin. So we'll look for maybe price buy at 11, go up to like say 28. It goes up to 28 and maybe do about 25 of them here. Get 717. Wait for it to go down to say 20 or up to 41. And that's, well, I sold 25. One is buy 30 back, and it's going to cost me. It will be less than what it was on the strat side, but let's look. Again, for decently good volatile price down at say 14. Again, we'll do 30. It goes up to that. So maybe sell about 24 Litecoin. Look to buy back at 20. Maybe go 46 up. It does go up, so maybe do 18 this time for 822. Look to buy it back near where it was before, 69 for the sell. It goes to 27. So if I sell about 800, that could give me a good score back. 29 Litecoin, that's pretty good. Let's wait for it to go to like 18 or up to 42. It goes to 42, so of the 75, maybe 20, 22, 23. Wait for the price action to go down to 28, up to 64. It goes to 65. So maybe 17, which would get me back over 1,000, over 4 total. Okay, let's look to buy that back where it was in the area of 44 or 93. It goes up to that 90 plus, so maybe, what's the gain here? The gain is 28. So you're looking at close to 50%. So like now, I mean, now at the point where even selling 9 is a decent number, which I'm going to do. Let's look to buy it back at the 65 similar price from before, or 130. And that's where we stand right now as we've passed day number 1,000. So the ownership, which I started with 10, would have went up about 15 times, 2.5x, 2.6x even. It was a little over 2,000, I think, of the strat, which was would have been a 2x gain. 29.40, as you can see in here. So that's like a gain of 70-80%. Net gain a little better than double. So your XY would only be 2. But I mean, overall, doubling your portfolio in about a 3-year period is relatively good in itself. And I say that like not really, but really, when you talk about comparing as 5-6% interest. But again, what I'm not doing in this is showing situations when Stratus is very expensive against not only Bitcoin and against the dollar, same thing with Litecoin as well, where you have the higher prices. To me, are just so apt where it should be better just to sell them at the right times. And again, you just easily overperform these results by doing such. Still, it says I've made no transaction. I really don't understand it. I feel a little uneasy if all I always get is my balance and it works itself out fine and everything. I mean, I like to have transaction IDs available to me here and so on and so forth, but I'll look at that again later on. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.